The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Nevada's offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never...
Turning it on! Got enough for the first, and he's still going. The 30, the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nevada!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes with the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Georgia Tech's offense will get the ball for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me,
picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline,
And it's picked off at the goal line.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Finds his tight end, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass, it's Reese.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. It's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Nevada comes to the line after getting the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. He put up some big numbers this year if they keep up at this pace.
Quarterback sneaks ahead. The sneak scores it.
And I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Reese. Got it in the middle, it's Huff. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cooks. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Yellow Jackets look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking downfield on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number one, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Picks up the first down. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. A cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Reese. Zings it complete to the right. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Huff. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You got to execute and you got to lock in.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. Might be looking to run. Makes the catch. It's Bickley. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Makes the catch. It's Bickley. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Caught in the backfield. It's Bargava. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. And the Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a heat. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4 down territory. Dropping back, it's Reese. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hauls it in. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Moves around to clear up the vision. There he goes! And it'll be a short game, and no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Pass interference, defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The give to the tailback. Sweet cut there. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Reese. Quick completion on the out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Extending the play. He's going to run it. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. On the run, fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that third and long situation, it just too much work for that running back to convert that third down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Got his man quickly. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle, it's Cooks. And they'll knock him down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running. Looking for a man, it's Reese. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Got his man. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one. Snagged on the outside, it's Huff. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go back to the air on second down. He makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going to the ground. Got the first down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. Trying to set the tone with the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the option. He'll toss it. He's past the 30. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to throw. It's Reese. This time it's complete.
I think a lot of people wonder why you don't throw more slant routes. It's just nowadays wide receivers are so big, so thick. You throw it to them, the DBs can't go through their bodies to get them, and most of the time you get positive yards like you do right here.
They'll get it to the 48, no need. It's a first down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And the Yellow Jackets are threatening on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. To the air, it's Reese. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. That is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And some room to work. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Past the 30. He's at the touchdown, Wolfpack. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught over the middle, it's Day. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. They are going back to the ground. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Grabbed on the outside. It's Day. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Finds his man. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. This Nevada offense really has it going. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Touchdown Nevada! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Snagged in the middle, it's Cooks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Fires to the wideout. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the gun, running back on the move. Past the first down marker and still running. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Scanning the field, it's Reese. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Sure hands, it's Bargava. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that would be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you can tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Shotgun snap on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner will be knocked down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Nevada will be forced to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Good timing on the quick out.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
To throw, it's Reese. Catch in the middle, it's Huff. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Play the analytics here and you go for 2. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. He is denied. No good on the 2-point try, and the lead remains at 5.
35. Georgia Tech, 30.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Oh, they're after him. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge third down conversion for this offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give on the inside. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. They give it to him again, across the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. It's complete on the right side. Got some room into the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Now the pitch. Touchdown, Nevada. Excellent pass by the back on the option. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Reese. That's caught, it's Cooks. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
The RPO, it's complete. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Wants to throw again. Working that left side now. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Back to pass, it's Reese. Caught near the sticks, it's Huff. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Wants to fire on second down. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bickley. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Nevada trying to run out the clock and finish the deal. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Dave. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback takes a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get